Hello everyone, welcome back to Terraria. In the last episode, we were fighting Skeletron a few times, and we lived, and we died, and we lived, and we died, but we mainly died, and Skeletron didn't die, so it was a problem. It's still a problem right now, because in this episode, Skeletron must die. Yeah, if I let him live any longer, he will, we can't progress, and we'll be stuck in pre-hard mode land. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Well, I mean, we could fight the wall of flesh probably, which would bring us to hard mode, but we're gonna be missing 2 NPCs and we're gonna be missing equipment that would help us out for fighting the wall of flesh. But to start things off, I'm gonna show you a couple things real quick before we even get into the meat of things. For starters, I've got this brand new sword. I'm not gonna show you real quick what it does until I show you how I got it or where it came from. It's came to my attention as of late that there are, I was just kind of going through the wiki looking for things to help with the fight against Mr. Skelly. But this came to my attention as of late that there are things very close below the surface that I should be checking. And, you know, if I fire my bow straight down with jester arrows, I could see where these things may possibly be. So there's this thing here. You see where I dug straight down. If you go down far enough, like maybe about like where I have my cursor right now, there's a 1 block gap opening. And if you follow that 1 gap opening all the way down, if you dig straight down, you fall into one of these things. And this is a sword shrine. Right in the middle here, there would have been a little stone, sword in the stone kind of thingy-ma-thing. And there's a 1 in 3 chance that you can actually get a real sword of it. The other 2 chances it's a fake sword and nothing happens. But you could either get 9 out of 10 times, if it is a real sword, you get this guy right here. You get this enchanted sword, which is awesome as hell. Shoots sword beams. It's pretty strong too. I decided to do a couple re-rolls on it, so I've got it to deadly. It'd probably be amazing as legendary, but I don't have the time or the patience to farm that much gold for it. We're gonna end up making a gold farm sometime in the future anyway, so that's no big deal. But the other one of the 10 is the sword I really, really want. Arcalis, I think that's what it's called. And basically it's like the Chrysogram in frickin' Symphony of the Night, or just anything, or the Castlevania series. So you've got that really fast, like ultra fast swing thing going on with it, and it's a beautiful sword from the animations that I've seen. But that's a 1 in 10 chance after a 1 in 3 chance. So what, I think it was like about a 3% chance, a 3.333% chance repeated. Chance to find that amazing sword. So that's something I'm gonna be striving for in the future. And why is there a block up there? That doesn't make sense. I didn't place it. Wait a minute. Is that a? That can't be. Oh my god. Well, just as I was saying, I wasn't planning this at all. I was like, I just saw the 1 block. I'm like, this can't be a sword thing. So quick, so soon? Well, it looks like you guys are gonna see what one of these things look like. Oh, I already broke it. Oops. Did I get anything from it? No. Well, that's a shame, but there would have been like a sword of the stone kind of thing right here if there was anything here. But like I said, 1 out of 3 chances, it's a real sword. So I mean, I've been striking out mainly for these. I had to go into another world to find these because I couldn't find the 3rd one of these sword shrines. But that's no biggie. That's definitely no biggie. It was just kind of cool that I could actually show you guys that these things do in fact exist. So I've been doing a lot of research on things like, well, we're gonna move on, But I've been doing a lot of research on things like buffs and whatnot. what I could do, what I could add, what I could improve on in terms of buffs, because I think this this warfare against these bosses are gonna take a little bit more finesse than what I have been showing so far. I mean, this is expert, and they're harder, and they hurt a lot. And I was on the right path with doing the whole cooked fish with the well-fed buff, and my regeneration potions, which I stocked up on again, and my iron skin potions, which I stocked up on again. I was on the right path for those, but there are other things. So I added these guys around my home, and that gives me the happy buff, of course, and that increases my movement speed and my and decreases monster spawn, which is pretty cool all itself. But that's not important for this fight, but it's there. And then the other thing, the more important thing, is crystal hearts nowadays. They have more uses than just increasing your life. Well, they have one other use. Well, it's technically two, because you could technically sell them too for like 1.5 gold, which is kind of amazing. I might utilize that a lot, but I'd rather keep them to build up my boss arenas. But if you put them with, what was it, 4 chains, you create these lanterns. And what this does, this increases your rate of regeneration. Life regen is increased, and this stacks with the cozy fire, so that also increases your life regeneration. That with the well-fed buff and the regeneration potion, you regenerate life crazy fast, crazy fast, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Ooh, I like how I have this green around my cursor. That looks pretty cool. Kind of wish it had the inner color going. I decided to change up my cursor, so that's why you see like the outside thing. I didn't think it was gonna work with the controller at all, but I kind of wish they had an inner cone, because that would have been purple and it would have been awesome. So I have that. I got my ammo box here. I decided to take down this wall because it's kind of distracted. And then last but not least, besides the fact that I have this enchanted sword, I need to put this on here because I don't need it. I have my mini shark. I have my enchanted sword, which is gonna help a little bit. I wasn't planning on using it too much in the fight though, but the main new player that I have this yo-yo that I used from the Crimtane bars that I got from the Eye Cthulhu / Brain of Cthulhu. And this holds in place. Ooh, I got a mining potion. That's excellent. This holds in place, and this would be great against his hands. Well, at least one of his hands. And then I put a little red string on it too, so on the vanity slot, so it has a red string instead of the white one, and it looks pretty cool. So I have that hold out, and it's strong. It's pretty strong. If it holds there, it does pretty well. Excuse me. And then last but not least, a little side thing. I was like, I kind of found this just going through Outworld. Like I found this on a surface chest, a quick radar. It tells me how many enemies are around me, which is great for invasions. And then I found a stopwatch and a GPS meter, which gives me like movement speed and well, just the damage per second. It'll tell me. It's like, I think my max with the mini shark is like 250 something for my DPS. That might not work well for Skeletron though. And then I combined that with the metal detector, and that gave me goblin tech. So I have all that combined into one. And then I have my GPS, and I need to sell my depth meter because I don't need that because that's already in my GPS. And then I've got my life form analyzer. So I need one more piece so I could combine these two with another thing. So then I have one other thing because my right side is getting crazy. I know I've said a lot of things, but holy crap, a lot of things. I mean, it doesn't even, all of this happened really quick. I wasn't even doing much. It's just a lot of it happened really quick. I found a few hearts, made some heart things after researching that, decided to do that, spruced up my little arena, and God, it just kind of all snowballed from there. And I mean, it's not crazy enough for me to show on camera the way how I got all these things. It's just it's crazy enough for me to explain though, and I at least owed an explanation. But yeah, we're gonna fight him. He's gonna die today. This will be the end of Skeletron. Alright, let me get rid of this grave because I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna sort my items real quick too. It's right around time. I placed all of my explanation right on time. And as soon as it changes, I'm gonna hit that. Oh, and I used my Mining Potion accidentally, but it's fine. And I don't care about you, Mr. Skeletron. We are through. I am not interested in what you're selling anymore. Also, I could probably use my Star Fury on these guys too, because the Star Furies are really good against these hands. Because it seems to do a lot of damage. I forgot to re-roll this too, because I wanted to make it a little bit stronger too, all things considered. But, yeah, this is how we're gonna do. As you can see, my life is regenerated pretty fast. I don't want to get stun locked by Skeletron's head because he can do that. And I mean, I move pretty quick, so I don't have to really worry about it too much. I am taking a lot of damage right now, so I'm just gonna have to chill for a minute and just keep on running and let the buffs kind of handle it. And they will. I mean, I regenerate crazy fast. So let's just keep on running real quick, because I want to at least get a decent amount of health before I take out his hand completely, because that's when he's going to start shooting blade beams. And then for the second hand for some reason I cannot hit as well with the Star Sword. So I'm just going to throw out the mini shark, and I'm going to just take it out that way so I can auto aim it. Oh boy. Because I am tired of his stupid ass, and he needs to go away. Alright, so you can see already that this is working out pretty well. And yeah, because I'm shredded through his hand now. And my health is, I haven't touched a health potion yet. So hopefully by the time I hit his main phase with his head, I can handle it. So, oh god, yeah, there we go. Managed to avoid him. The only thing that would help is if I did have some sunflowers placed here, but that could be only placed on grassy tile. And I don't have that. One way I could have gotten away with it is if I decided to, okay, he's gonna start throwing more, heads at me. Oh, this is where the artery would come in, actually. While he's spinning, because otherwise I'm just gonna auto-aim him. Or, you know what? I could try my sword real quick. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's not accurate. It's not too accurate. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. And he's really not doing too well against me, actually, all things considered. I mean, he's got a couple cheap hits in, but it's not enough to worry about. And what are we doing for time? 10:30? Yeah, we've got him down this time. It's like I did a practice fight on him beforehand. It was a little bit later because it was kind of like an afterthought for me to do the practice thought. So I ran out of time, and he turned into a dungeon guardian, and he killed me in one hit because that's what he does. Is he turns into a dungeon guardian after 4:30, and he does 999 damage, and so it's impossible to survive. There might be a way how to tank it with turtle armor or something like that, but I don't know. I have yet to figure that out. His max health actually is at 400. It's 500, but you can't do that until hard mode anyway. But, oh, I forgot I had the double tap. That's actually very helpful for dodging him. Yeah, that's kind of awesome. I mean, we hit the one potion, but he's not going to be able to hit me enough. Ooh, some lag. He's definitely not going to be able to hit me enough for it to matter. Whoa, hello, buddy. Come on, man. But yeah, this is how the fight's going. It's like we are whooping his ass this time. We're done with him. I've had enough of his abuse, and this would probably be a little bit better if I had the length increase from the stream, but I didn't do that because I kind of needed all the defense buffs as possible. That's what the string really does. If you don't have it equipped in the vanity slot, it actually increases the length of the yo-yo. And there's other yo-yo accessories, which is freaking awesome. I might actually end up doing more of those, especially after when I'm able to combine them, because I want counterweight and I want, what was the other one? Well, one was a yo-yo bag, and that throws a second yo-yo out. Because, I mean, the yo-yo, I think it feels like a weapon that I could use a lot. It's kind of got enough range for that. And he's dead. Oh my god, we did it. We finally beat him. We can explore the dungeon. How am I doing for time? This is a bit of a longer episode. Kind of makes up for the... I think we have one episode that was a little bit shorter. No. They're all long. Never mind. JK. I'm thinking of my other series. Alright. So I'm glad we got through this. We're gonna open his treasure bag now, because I'm not... We've got plenty of treasure that's gonna be happening in a second... or not the second episode. The next episode. Anyway, because, I mean, dungeon. So let's open him up. Let's see what we got. Bone glove. Oh, we got a Skeletron mask, which is awesome. And then what's the bone glove do? Throwing damage. Throws empowered bones. 33% chance not to consume bone. So, I mean, I know I get bones in the dungeon. So, if I get bones in the dungeon from these skeletons that are inside of the dungeon, then this is a throwing weapon for that? I mean, that sounds like that could be pretty useful. We're probably gonna play with that a little bit. Well, we'll put my yo-yo down here. And then we got the Skeletron mask, which is kind of awesome, so. Oh, well, I can't equip it right now. But, let me see. Let's see what this looks like real quick. And that looks really cool with the dye that I have. Oh my god. I might run around with like that for a little bit. Because I've got the glow and mushroom dye, which allows me to glow in the darkness. Well, I mean, my personal body glows. There's no actual like visible light. It's just I can see where I am in the dark, which is kind of invaluable. I can't see everything else in the pitch black, but oh well. Alright, okay, this episode's gone on long enough. So in the next episode, we're actually going to tackle the dungeon and we're going to see what's in here. So until then, this is Ryukiroku. Thumbs up, and I will catch you guys absolutely later.